Bah! Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to my Sunday before Monday super live stream. Hope you are all doing swimmingly and have had a awesome weekend. I was a bit ill prepared for this one. Been chasing my own tail today, as it were, running around, getting stuff done, doing the whole kick caboodle for the whole family. And yeah, I was just kind of getting in a bit of a quick dinner and watching a bit of a TV show. I'm just like, oh shit, gotta go, do my live stream. So yeah, hope everybody is doing well. If you are here in the chat, feel free to say hello. Let us know how everything's going. Shannon Richard in the house, how you doing? My future number one fan, Shannon Richards, how you doing? Good seeing you. Ben Jacker, how you doing? Good seeing you. Shannon Richards was on my footy live stream. That was on, when was it? It was on bloody Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, when the Parramatta Eels just got absolutely flogged. And yeah, saying future number one fan. So welcome back, my dude. And Ben Jacker, good seeing you, dude. Like I haven't seen you in a minute. Like honestly, it's good to see you back, Ben. How's everything down your way? I'm sure you've been watching plenty of AFL and enjoying yourself thoroughly. How is your lovely missus? I hope you guys are still killing it, absolutely killing it. But yeah, what a disappointing stream that was, Shannon, on Thursday. It was just absolutely just abysmal. Like that game Parramatta played was just awful. It was just shocking. It was absolutely shocking, and all of you were witness to Parramatta getting flogged and my reaction to it. So I think I handled myself pretty well. There was a few moments where I did kind of lose it, but thanks for sticking with me. What a boring game that was, though. But hopefully they can turn it around. Dale Smith in the house. How you doing? Good seeing you, my man. And also Luke. How you doing? Good seeing you. Dale, hope you are well, man. How's your weekend been treating you? Luke, how was your weekend? And Angela. That's my lovely fiance, and she is a mad Rabbitohs supporter, and was sitting there just like loving it. And she was just like trying to be all quiet. She's like, yeah, and I'm just in agony. Like I was watching it, and I was just thinking, just give me the injection, give me the lethal injection, just finish it, just absolutely finish it, just send me to another world. Bezo's in the house. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. Hope you have had a lovely weekend. And Loser Loz as well, all the way from the UK. Hope you are doing well, my dear. It was really great watching your video the other day and seeing that the scales have moved for you. So all those who don't know, Loser Loz is also on her own weight loss journey, doing things very differently to how I'm doing it. And she's had in recent weeks just like the scales have just been like completely flat, and then suddenly bang, just dropped down. So congratulations on that. That's awesome. Josh Parkinson, thank you so much, my man. Good seeing you, and thank you very much for the compliment saying that you love my content. I love it too. No, I've been thinking about my content, and I've been really happy with the fact that I've been doing it daily since January 9th, and I'm not planning on making any changes to that. But I'm thinking because I never really was a guy who would watch vlogs before starting this journey, so I had no idea how to vlog. I've just been making it up as I go, and I haven't gone out to watch other daily vloggers at all. I don't believe, I don't want to change the way I do stuff, because it's so easy to watch what other people do and make changes to see, go, oh, yeah, they got a lot of success doing this, and I'll do that too. It's just like, no, I don't want to do that. But what I'm thinking is that the days where I'm not doing a live stream, and that I'm just going to have a very simple title, Thursday, Friday update or Monday update, and just have the day number in the thumbnail. Because at the end of the day, it's really hard to make a captivating title to get people to click. And you know what? The way I see it is that you guys are here to watch me lose this weight, and hopefully you guys can lose the weight as well, or ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're doing, whatever you get out of my channel. And I love you guys for it. It is just like, like having like 1,300 subscribers is absolutely ballistic, and I had a really good experience today. There's a bloke named James who lives around me, right? And he hit me up on Instagram like maybe a month or two ago, no, 2 months ago, maybe more, and he said to me, "Hey, do you live in that suburb?" And I'm like, yes, I do. And he goes, "I've seen you walk past my house a few times." And I'm like, "Bro, come on out, say hello. That would be fantastic." And we've always just kind of missed each other. You know, he says, "Oh, I saw you again." You know, and anyway, so here I am taking out the garbage today, and there's blokes walking past wearing the exact same thing: man shake hat, what I'm wearing, earphones in, going for a walk. I'm like, "James," he's like, "Hey, yeah, we got chatting, and it was really good to meet you today, James. So if you are watching this, or if you are watching the replay, you say that you often can't make the live streams, but dude, it was so good meeting you, and yeah, we've definitely got to go for a walk some time." So Ben Jacker says, "All is well down here." Well, it's just missed the message. I was getting to it, Ben. I promise you. "All is well down here. Things are starting to feel normal again. And yes, loving the footy at the moment. Been on top of the ladder all year, and my better half is doing well. Thank you. That's awesome." The Eels were at the top of the ladder, but now we're third. But I'm happy to hear that your team, Port Adelaide, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, are at the top. And you said that last time we spoke, Ben, you're getting a few of your workmates, because Ben's a gardener. He works with other tradies and that. And you're getting a few of the other blokes on the shakes too, because they're a bit thick around the middle. Am I right? So did you get them on it? Shane Bezo, mate, are you working tonight, or are you just sitting and chilling? Good to see you. Ben Jacker says 38-0 unheard of in the rugby. No, it is not unheard of. Not for the Parramatta Eels. Absolutely not. Shannon says he'll be right back, but yeah, it's not unheard of for the Parramatta Eels to go down 38-0. It was especially disappointing. Now, I don't want to talk too much about footy because this is about weight loss, but I don't want to talk too much about footy. But real quick, whenever the Parramatta Eels have been playing, they've like lost a game, they've always matched the amount of tries that the other team has scored. Whereas like that night, Thursday, they just didn't score anything, and they just let try after try after try, where they have had the best defense all year, statistically speaking, but then they just kind of rolled over on their back and said, "Hey, just go nuts, score some points, we don't care." And it was very disappointing to watch. Being a 32-year-old Parramatta Eels supporter that's never seen them win a premiership in his entire lifetime, yeah, if I wasn't on camera, I probably would have cried. It was just disgusting. But one thing I like doing at the present moment, I've been loving playing with this face swap app. And I know I've shown you a few compilations before. I've shown ones with me as The Rock, or Jason Statham, or Shakira. That was one of my favorites, and Britney Spears. But I've got some more lined up for you tonight. And once again, I've had to redub it with different music so I don't get copyright issues. But here we go. So I'll talk you through them. That is Miley Cyrus, I believe. Miley Cyrus Ash. I think I'm pretty good looking there. And Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. I actually hadn't watched any of the Harry Potter movies until like last year. It was crazy. Gamora from Avengers, or no, that Guardians of the Galaxy. Very sexy Gamora. I think this is Elle Macpherson. I think. Yeah, I'm a pretty hot runway model, I gotta say. This is more my tune. This is some Mai Ran. She's a South Korean deadlifter Olympian champion. It's ridiculous. The Chuck Norris, the king himself. Look at those locks. I wish I could grow hair like that. That would be so good. I still can grow hair, but like it's not as thick. This one is that dude that plays Venom. I didn't actually think I looked too differently. Like him and my face, I think, are quite similar in a lot of ways. But I might be very wrong. Eminem, Rap God. Yep, this is... I can barely string two sentences together, let alone rap. Chris Pratt, having a bit of a dance here. So, Ash Pratt, should I say? It looked pretty good. Macaulay Ash. I love the next one. The next one here. Oh, no, the one after this one. But Michael Jackson, yeah, Beat It, Ash. I love it. It's just brilliant. Jim Carrey with Cameron Diaz. Cameron Diaz is like one of my all-time, like I had the biggest crush on her. So this one is going to get weirder. So then I turn into Cameron Diaz. That is so weird. It messes with my mind so much. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking I might, do one of those a week, because I really enjoy seeing myself in those kind of weird situations. I had the biggest crush on Cameron Diaz when I first saw The Mask. And Ange, you're here. I'm happy to say this in front of you. But when I saw The Mask, like, she was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I was just like, I fell in love with her. And then she was in Charlie's Angels, and I was like, oh, wow. And so now I know what I look like on Cameron Diaz's body. And I got to say, mwah, bellissimo. So let's talk about some stuff. Does anyone have any questions for me? Because you are more than welcome to ask me any question that you like, and it doesn't have to be about weight loss, right? Ask me anything. If there's anything that you want to know about me, just let me know, and you're welcome to ask in anything. I'll answer you the most honest way that I can, if it doesn't incriminate myself. Yeah. Jade Grice in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Jade Grice. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Jade Grice, because I don't think I've given her enough of a shout out. He is the reason why we have these special emojis here. Let me just bring them up for you. So when you become a channel member, you get to use these emojis here. And he is the reason why we have them, because he made them for me. Thank you so much, Jade. I don't think I've given you enough props for that, so thank you, dude. Domo arigato. I'm glad you guys like that. It looks like I got a few laughs. The weekend planned out really well. You know what I did? I actually did your, Dad Says Yes thing. I didn't make it like so very sort of like in her face. Like, so I took Alyssa out. And this is on yesterday's video. I took Alyssa out to the shops yesterday. I really wanted to take her to a place called Featherdale Wildlife Park. They do Australian Australian wildlife, like koalas, kangaroos, and all that. I would love to have taken her there, but with Angela still recovering from surgery, we don't want any risk of anything coming back home, any sickness or anything like that. So we're playing it safe at the moment, but I took her out of the house, took her to the shops, and we just, bought some stuff and spoiled her a little bit, then we went and fed the duckies. She said, yeah, can we go feed duckies? I'm like, let's go feed some ducks. And we pulled some bread out and went and fed some ducks. And there were we didn't actually feed ducks, because all the ducks, they were eating bread for days. So it was another family there that just literally I don't know, they must have worked at a bakery. They were just throwing bread in the water. But we walked around to the other side of the lake, and there was 3 geese there. Now, this is a little insider fact for all you ladies and gentlemen out there. I'm terrified of geese. I am terrified. They scare the shit out of me, geese. Not like a full phobia, but I've been attacked by geese before. A goose? Is it a goose? Yeah, a goose. Yeah. Came up and it chased me, wings out, hissing. It's it looked like the dinosaur from what was it? Jurassic Park. When he kills Dennis Nedry with the venom, the Dilophosaurus. It's just terrifying. And since then, I've been scared shitless of them. But I have seen that there have been a couple of questions here. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. yeah, so I did that, and that was a lot of fun. And she asked for an ice cream. Like, yeah, let's get some ice cream. So we had a really good time, me and Alyssa, and it was just fantastic. And I had to take her out to the shops again today because we needed to get some shoes and such like that. So that was fun. Andrew Morn, easy one to start for you. What size shoe do you wear? I have a size 12 shoe. I think that's US 12. I think it is US 12, and I got a wide foot, so I currently wear the Asics Gel Kayano 26s. I've nearly walked through them already. Like honestly, they're a $260 shoe. I got it for $200, only a couple of months ago. And like I pretty much walked through them already because I just walk on the road, and so because I do enough walking throughout the week, I just walk through them. They're pretty soft in terms of the shoes. So I'm hoping that the next one that they bring out is a bit sort of like a harder sole, so it lasts a little longer. That'll be fantastic. That'll be great. Next one. Jade is the man. Yeah, Jade is the man. Phil Brown. Oh, Phil Brown's in the house. How you doing, my man? Good seeing you. Sorry, the chats goes so quickly here. Voracious and Ryan's here. How you doing? How you doing, guys? Good seeing you. I'll give you a proper shout out in a second. Ben Jacker. He had a question before. Has your step count average gone up month by month as you get fitter, and how are you feeling? That's a very good question. Thank you very much, there, Ben. On average, my step count, it went like, I mean, obviously from when I first started my weight loss journey, step count just straight up because I never really was active at all. But because I had that target of like around 6,000, I was generally kind of sticking around that for like the first couple of months because I was really heavy and it was like, yeah, hard to move. But I do find that it's like incrementally getting more and more and more. Like now I'm trying to average 8,000 steps a day over the course of a week. And the reason why I'm not saying 8,000 steps daily is because I know there's some days that I mightn't be able to get out and have 2 walks. But what I'll do is I'll make it up another day. So like, for example, today I've had 9,995 steps. Yesterday I had about 11,000. Day before that was like 7. And I just know across that average, it's going to be at least 8,000 steps. So I know what I want to be at in terms of activity. But it's good that I'm, keeping it at average. I'm not kicking my own ass if I don't get it on a daily basis, because I was kicking my own ass like that when I first kind of started. But one little thing that I have especially noticed, and I have mentioned in a previous video, but for anyone who hasn't seen it, my heart rate is plummeting. It is plummeting. There was a time when I first started that I was around 90, anywhere between 90 and 100 beats a minute resting. Isn't that disgusting? Like resting, like 100 beats a minute, and just exercising, I was getting my heart rate up quite high. I had high blood pressure, but now I'm in the average resting zone. I'm anywhere between 64 and 72 beats a minute, just doing my thing. Hey, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Hello, FBI. How are you tonight? It's Agent Mulder or Scully. Who have we got here tonight? Do you need anything? Is there? Is this an episode of X-Files? But good seeing you. Yeah. So my heart rate is actually going down, and I don't have the ability to bring up the graph right here for you, but I'll do that in a video coming up for you, Ben, and you can see that kind of thing going. One thing I actually had to do today is get a couple of links removed from my watch, because my watch was so tight, like loose, it was spinning around on my wrist. So like I'd move my arm, it would just be hanging there, and I was like, how is this thing measuring heart rate at all? Like it's barely touching my wrist. So I got a couple links moved out, which was nice. It's about like maybe half, maybe 3/4 of an inch, which is nice. But yeah, that was good. That was a nice little plus there, shall I say. Let's look at the computer here, because I have been kind of watching the chat. What have we got? There was a few more things that came in. Ben Jacker. Yep, no, gone. That did that one. Shane Beasley, he said, oh, this is about geese. They have the best eggs. God, they're terrifying, mate. My mum has heaps of geese. Oh, Andrew Morn. Do you get days where you can't satisfy your hunger? And if so, what do you do? Good question, solid question. Before I get into that, I just want to say welcome Ryan and welcome Vicious. Vicious has his own weight loss channel. If you haven't checked it out, please subscribe to him. He did a weigh-in and he's kicking ass, and he was on for a fat chat as well. And same with Ryan. Ryan does a beautiful channel about wrestling, so check that out. So Andrew Maughan's question. Do I have days where I can't satisfy my hunger? Absolutely. Absolutely. I am human, and I am a fat guy. Taz in the house, how you doing, man? Good seeing you. There are days where I can't satisfy my hunger. Absolutely. There are days where I just kind of finish work. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm starving. I've got to eat. But this is how I do it, my friends. Just water. Drink lots of water. And I do that before I have my meal. So if I'm feeling particularly hungry, I would drink like a ton of water, like maybe that's about like a pint, which is about 500 mils for all those playing at home. And I'll drink that before I have my meal, and then I'll feel really full after my food. It's very hard, like when you are really hungry and you're at home, you're not out doing stuff, and your brain isn't active, like on weekends and such like that, where you're having a bit of a chilled day. It is tough, and like keeping yourself out of the pantry it is difficult. But if you need to eat, but just make sure that you make the right choices. That is the hardest part of it. I don't really have anything in my pantry anymore that can be considered as junk food. That's all been removed. And generally, if I ever want to cook a big meal, I need to cook it. So it's a lot of effort. So I've got to weigh up because my laziness kicks in there. And it's like, too lazy to cook, too hungry to eat, or am I too hungry, or am I too lazy? I don't know, one of the two. So, water. Oh, also coffee as well. Coffee and tea, great appetite suppressors. Anything with caffeine is an appetite suppressor, so get on that if you can. What's the time where I live? Shannon, it is currently 8:10 in the evening, so 10 past 8. Or 2010, however you want to say it. Fun fact, geese have only curly privates, like a pig's tail. Good to know. Good to know. I'll never forget that. What do you say? Andrew Morton, all weekend I felt like I could have eaten the horse and then chased the jockey down as well. If you're going to eat a horse, at least, eat one of the fatter, older ones, yeah? Oh, the Raiders currently playing. Shane Beasley says his heart rate is 86 beats a minute. Let's take a look at the scoreboard of the Raiders and Warriors game. Oh, Bulldogs game. Oh my God, 20-28. It's really close. I thought the Raiders would run away with this one. Andrew Morton says, I've been chewing through shoes since I started walking regularly. I've been averaging 15,000 steps a day for the last 3 months and largely work at a desk job. Man, how long does 15,000 steps take you to do? Because if I work that out at kind of the same pace that I walk, you're looking at about 2 to 2.5 hours of walking solid. So let me know how long that takes you. Ryan says, my heart rate averages lowers, but still as sporadic as ever. Shout out to Anxiety Wars, yeah, because I remember from your fat chat that we had, you said that your heart rate was kind of like blah, all over the place because of your anxiety and such like that. So you're pretty nuts on an EKG. But man, I hope your heart's doing all right. Shane says, oh, yes, Jay Grice, complimenting Shane on the birthday cake shake today. Man, how did you... Oh, yeah, you got Tim's stash, didn't you? Tim sent you the birthday cake flavor. So, I don't know why everyone loves it. I don't, to be completely honest. I don't really like it. I liked it at first. Like, you'll see, like, one of my earliest, like, videos, I talk about the what is it, the birthday cake flavor, and I gave it a solid score. And I said like it tastes like a bit like caramel and a bit like cake batter. But then I just was like I grew out of it fairly quickly, and I haven't been able to finish what I've got upstairs. So Shane, if you really love it, man, you're more than welcome to have it. Shannon, oh mate, you gotta go. Well, it's good seeing you, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video before you go. Okay, thank you so much. Jade Grice, check out Keen shoes. Good for wearing soles and a nice comfy white fit. Well, that's a very good Keen shoes. Because the reason why I use the gel Kayanos is that they're like the most comfy sole shoe I've ever worn. It's like walking on a cloud. And yeah, when you're a heavy dude, and I'm no longer a kid. I'm 32, but I've had knee issues in the past, and I've got lower back issues from my weight. So the gel Kayanos were just absolutely amazing in terms of like how they feel. It's like you're walking on a cloud, and just feels so good. 10 kilometers takes me about 1 hour 20 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so 1.5 hours, which do most days, sometimes 1 hour. Okay, all right, well that's cool, man. Yeah, so I think maybe 2.5 hours might have been a bit long, a bit of guesstimation there. What do you say? Ben Jacker says he had the Snickers shake today for lunch. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. I love it. I had it, what did I have? This morning I actually had breakfast. I made myself 2 poached eggs on 1 piece of wholemeal toast, and it was great. Every Sunday I have breakfast. So I follow the plan, the guide, and I actually give myself breakfast. So, and then, geez, how was the rest of the day? I forget. I made some of the Rice Krispie, the peanut butter chocolate Rice Krispies, like with the man shake. We actually used some of the Mrs. Lady shake. So good, so good. I've posted up a video in the past on how to make them, but yeah, check that out because they're really good. They're really good. They're on the Man Shake website on the recipes page. Let me see whether I can find the link for it. The Man Shake Rice Krispies. Won't be too long. All right, it's giving me. Okay. Oh, let's view page. There we go. I think this is the one. Right here, ladies and gents. Oh, no, not that one. Check out that recipe there. They're so good. They're so easy to make. Really, really good. Really good. Dale Smith says he has a Asics gel. They got nothing on the King shoes. Oh, there you go. Sorry, and Dale says that he seconds the Kayanos. They're epic shoes for running to. Running with, I assume. Yeah, when I searched up Keen shoes, I just Googled them. They look like a pretty crazy hiking shoe, or they look kind of like boots. Like they look like boot-like. I wasn't sure whether they got like a sneaker division. But yeah, that's how they look to me. Andrew Morn, I have a couple pairs of shoes on the go at the moment. Currently rocking Asics Kayano and Mizuno Wave Rider. There you go. What brand of Rice Krispies do I use for it? I go to Woolworths and I buy the gluten-free Rice Krispies. They're called, hold on, Woolworths gluten-free rice bubbles. I have to go to the website for it. Gluten-free. I don't want snacks. I want the rice puffs. Gluten-free rice puffs. How can you not find it? You literally sell it. I can't find it. But it's where all the gluten-free cereals are. So you'll see like gluten-free. It's in like the health food aisle. It's good stuff, and they're actually really nice. To be honest, they're a lot better than your standard rice bubbles. Don't use standard rice bubbles for it, please. I implore you. If you're gonna make them, don't use standard rice bubbles. Jade, yes, they're for hiking, urban and sandals, not really runners, but they are so comfortable. I struggle with arch support in runners. There you go. My arch support is okay. I think I get more of the like the ball of my foot gets a lot of pain, and the heel. So my arch is all right, but I think it's just like the other parts of my foot. Shane Beasley back. Now up to 34. Oh, did they score again? Devastated. As much as I don't mind the Raiders. I'd rather the Bulldogs win because the Raiders are nipping at the heels of the top four. If you're doing quite a bit of running or walking, always use a decent set of socks. Yeah, I've got pretty decent socks. They're good breathable socks. They're like Umbro socks. But yeah. Does anyone else have any other questions? Like any questions other than shoes? Any other questions for me? It doesn't have to be weight loss. It can be whatever you like. Whatever you like. Yeah. Yeah, and just while you guys are thinking of stuff, right? It's a funny world we live in at the present moment with this whole like Uber Eats and Deliveroo kind of stuff, because like every restaurant you go to now, you always see some bloke walk in there with the giant esky bag. It's like, I'm going to pick up delivery for so and so, and yeah. So here I am, right? I pulled into my driveway in my own car, right? And this is probably maybe about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm in my own car in my own driveway. I live in like a complex of townhouses, so I own one of the townhouses in there. I pull into my driveway. I get out. I'm carrying a Guzman and Gomez bag, and they're like a paper bag about yay big, so they're pretty decent sized bags. I walk out of the car, right, and then you just sense that there's someone there, right? I sense because I'm walking to my left, and I sense someone off to the right. So as I'm there walking, I'm just conscious of the fact that I feel like there's someone there, and I'm walking to my thing, and he goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah," and he goes, "Are you Uber Eats?" And I'm like, "No, I live here. You see me every day." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm just waiting on my dinner." I'm like, fuck me. Like, you've obviously got legs, yeah? Why wouldn't you just go out and get it like I just did? Like, literally, I was back in like 5 minutes, like flat. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't do Uber Eats. I don't do it. I don't understand it. Like, look, I understand not wanting to get out of the house, and it's like, oh, too lazy and that. But like, I order pizza. Don't get me wrong. I will order pizza from Domino's and that, and I'll get it to deliver to my door, because you always do. Chinese as well. If the Chinese place does delivery, I'll order a Chinese delivery. But I just can't fathom getting McDonald's or KFC or Guzman and Gomez or something where it's literally a drive-through delivered to you, and you pay like so much extra for it. I don't understand, and I don't understand why it's popular. I honestly do. And if you guys do Uber Eats and all that, that's fine. But it just made me laugh. I'm just like, bro, like you have a car, and I see you in it every day. Why don't you just go and get it? Like, instead of standing in your driveway waiting for a complete stranger to deliver your food to you. Hey, Mitch Kaboom, how you doing? Good seeing you. Hope you're well. Maybe he was 35 ciders deep. Yeah, well, 35 ciders, you'll probably be, instead of 98% water, you'll be 98% cider. Oh, jeez. Ben Jacker says, what else have I cooked from the MS website? Oof. I've cooked a few things. Yeah, but I mainly show them. Like I said, Ben, I'm a creature of habit. I'm pretty boring when it comes to dinners. That's why I don't do a lot of cook videos, because I don't cook a lot of things differently. Like tonight, I had steak and salad, which was awesome. But I will have the chicken pizziola. I've cooked the lamb roast from Adam's book. There's another thing that I want to cook in there, but I'm just a creature of habit, bro. I'm pretty boring like that. I like stuff to be the same. Dale Smith says he's stalled at 98 kilos. What do you recommend to boost loss again? Dale, what does your day look like in terms of food? Because I have an idea on what you do. Have you changed your routine at all? Like, so do you do the same stuff every week? Like, your same amount of exercise, the same amount of food intake, same routine of food? Do you have celebration meal? Do you do anything differently? Also, do you drink alcohol? Shane stalled at 111 too. Those numbers are scaring me because I'm at 116.4. So hopefully once I get to 111, I don't stall. Jeez, I hope I don't stall. Are you getting enough sleep, Dale? Sleep is important, apparently. You got to get sleep. I never get delivery. I'm too cheap for that. Yeah, Shane, I hear you, my man. I hear you. Like, I don't get the delivery thing. Like, it's like the $1 menu from McDonald's costs $3. It's like it's not a $1 menu. It's like $3. Like, it just yeah. I'd rather just go and get it. Like, if you're in an office environment, like if you're at the office and other people are joining you, and you can't really, you don't have the time to go to that local Thai joint or the local KFC or whatever. Yeah, that is what I understand Uber delivery and Uber Eats is great for. But when you are at home, like, and it's not even 7 o'clock, odds are you have the capability to go out and get your food when it's like literally down the road. Like, that I don't understand. Yeah. I see a question from you, Loz. I'll come to that in a second. I just Mitch Kaboom, me too, BZ, and also local Facebook page in my area took a photo of an Uber Eats guy going to a public toilet with someone's. Oh, yuck. Yeah, you just don't know. These people handle your food. You don't know what they've done. You don't know what's been in that bag before. You don't know how long it takes to get there. I've done Uber Eats a couple times, and when I was doing it, I was at the office, and then I saw, like, each time someone would pick up my thing, it was a guy on a fucking bicycle. I'm just like, why couldn't the guy with the car who was already there, I've got my order, now I've got to wait longer because this guy's like, ring, ring. Hate cyclists. Like, honestly, it's his biggest douchebag. No, but look, there's a lot of people that do cycle for sports and recreation. That's awesome. Keep doing it. Loser Loz, how long does it take you to edit your videos and create a thumbnail? Did the editing get quicker once you had YouTube longer? Loser Loz, so I think you do your editing on a computer, I assume. Because yours looks really good. Like, I've watched your videos. You got pretty good editing going. I'm not sure what kind of software you use, but I do everything on this. Everything. So the only thing I do on the computer is live streams like this. So the way I kind of did it from the very beginning is that I realized I got to be very streamlined. If I'm going to do daily content, I have to be quick. So you'll notice that a lot of my videos are like one take stuff. I don't sit there and come up with a script beforehand. A lot of the times in my videos, I don't even know what to say. I just turn on the camera and like, today I went and did this and then that, and I just like, I don't. Yeah, a lot of the time, like, yeah, and depending on my day, like, I mean, Weigh-In Wednesdays, I know what I'm going to talk about. I have a little list in front of me. I've got, last week's weight, this week's weight, total loss, loss of the week, and number of steps, and just a couple of dot points. Yeah, I cover those. So you'll see me look down and refer to my notes every so often. But other days, it's just snippets of my day, or I just start talking about stuff. And then that way, if it's all kind of one take stuff and I don't need to edit out, heaps of stuff, I just drop it all into my video editing software. I use KineMaster, and then I just pop my music on there, the logo. The longest part of it at the present moment is doing my end screen, so adding all the members' names and everything like that are members of this channel. So once again, thank you to all my channel members that are currently here: Shane Beasley, Dale, Phil Brown, Ryan Betson. I think I'm missing another one, but Angie. You guys are awesome, so thank you very much for being members of the channel. But yeah, that kind of stuff, like putting the text overlays, that takes me the longest. So it will generally take me about, depending on the length of the video, 20 minutes to get it done. Then I've got to upload it, and then it's just a matter of making a thumbnail. Usually when I'm doing my video, the last take of the day, I'll take a photo of myself doing whatever, and I just put it on as a thumbnail. Just quick edit in Canva. It really doesn't take me that long. So you'll notice that in a lot of my videos, I don't edit out the ums and ahs. And that's where you see a lot of YouTubers, when they start talking, when they finish a sentence, they'll quickly cut to the next sentence. And it's like they've got 1,000 thoughts a minute, but all they're doing is cutting out the ums and ahs. And if I did that, you'll notice like a real different flow to my videos, because it's like I haven't taken a breath or stopped or thought. I don't edit them out. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time or the inclination to do it, because, So that's my answer. Shannon Richards is back in the house. Good seeing you, my #1 future fan. Thank you so much. Dale says, I try to keep it the same, no alcohol, gym a few days a week. There you go. I think, Dale, if you're stuck and it's not moving and you're doing the same stuff every week, change it. Flip it on its head. Maybe do the gym in the mornings instead of the evenings. Maybe try, fasting a little bit longer until you have your first meal of the day. Keep your water intake up, but you might need to shock your body a little bit. Even if it involves having just one day where you kind of like relax and you have a celebration meal, a good sized lunch, hearty breakfast, something to kind of tell your body that food is plentiful. I'm not sure what you eat on a daily basis. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but sometimes, like, if the scales aren't moving and your measurements aren't moving, if your pictures and clothes still look and fit the same, you might need to shock your body and say, yeah, we're still trying to lose weight here, so what are you doing? Keep going. But look, I'm no medical expert, so yeah. Ash, can you throw it out and ask if anybody else has loaded on medications but lost large amounts of weight? As you know, I'm consistently inconsistent with my weight. Okay, yeah. You know what? I will put it out there, Phil. I'll just need to remember to do that for one of my videos. But if anyone here is on medications that may influence your weight, may give you sort of inconsistencies when it comes to jumping on the scales, put it out there. You don't need to tell us what you're on, but just say yes. Just say if you're on some sort of medication that may affect your ability to lose weight, put it out there, because I know that Phil, he's on a fair whack of stuff. He's had some pretty gnarly health concerns of recent, and though I am extraordinarily happy to hear that he is doing really well and he's coming through the other end, the residual effect is that he has been left on some medications that have made weight loss a bit difficult for him. So, my man, I believe in you, and every single day, mate, you are absolute legend. So keep going. Shane says, I know my issue though. I have been eating healthy, but when I do have my daily meal, it's normally too big. Oh, really? Yeah, so you got portion size problems. Me too. I got that. They say is like, you're meant to eat only about the size of your fist. I don't know how true that is. I honestly don't know how true that is. It's like, it's one of those funny weight loss kind of statistics that get thrown, or like facts that get thrown out there. Because there's this chick on TikTok. I don't even know who the fuck she is, but she said that there's this, and it's like this widely accepted fact or statistic in the weight loss world that 95% of all diets fail, right? And upon research, right, and a bloke researched all this and he debunked it all. And he said it was Obese to Beast. If I'm sure you know his channel. He's massive. He's lost a heap amount of weight, and he does massive amount of work at home. He's in quarantine at the moment. He's an awesome guy. John, if you ever watch this, John, good on you, mate. You inspired me. He actually debunked it, and he found out, like, through going through medical studies and all that, and hearing from doctors and such, that that statistic, if anyone throws it out there, 95% of all diets fail. That is based on a medical study done in the 1950s with only 100 people, and those 100 people were from a clinic designed to help people that needed help, like nutritional wise, to lose weight. Yeah. So these are people who were already eating problems and eating disorders and such like that, and 100 of them got tested, and 95 of them failed to keep the weight off. And since then, so many people have been misquoting that statistic. So if anyone ever says that to you, 95% of all diets fail, just say it's bullshit, because it is. Scientific studies are done with thousands of people, and something from the 1950s is not relevant today, ladies and gentlemen. So bear that in mind. What do we got now? Loser Loz says, yep, that's up. So hold on, wait, going back. Shane Beasley says, but you are a natural in front of the cam, man. You just know how to talk and make it interesting. Well, thank you, dude. Like tonight, I've literally got nothing written here in front of me. I'm relying on you guys. Give me stuff to talk about. Loser Loz says, that's awesome. I need to streamline my process. I dread it when it comes to editing videos each week. Loz, I don't know how you do your editing, whether you just kind of leave it all for one day. But whether you just take like little shots throughout the week and kind of compile it together. If you want to do like a bit of a, weekly diary, like diarize your kind of stuff. So like, you have a little short 30-second snippet of you on Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, just talking about how your day is and everything like that. Because like, when I watch your videos, I love them. But it looks like you do all your filming in one day. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it might be a bit interesting to show, how you're doing on different parts of different days. If you do that already, please, just correct me if I'm wrong. It's so hard to keep up with everyone's channels, because so many people, like, I try to be involved with on their channels as well and look at their videos and everything like that. But the thing is that I barely got time to make my own videos, and I have a lot of hard time to view everyone else's. So if you are one of those people out there that does have a channel and I don't comment on every single one, I'm sorry. I really am trying to get and watch your videos. Shane says, hate it when people do that. It just doesn't flow. Yeah, when they cut out the ums and ahs. Dale Smith said, I just had a trip away for 4 days, so it's officially shocked. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah, Dale, mate, well, look, go hard. So this next week, if you've been away for 4 days, just go hard. Turn up the intensity, yeah? So, like, keep to your nutritional, guide, or do whatever you want. Just keep to it to the absolute letter, yeah? Now's the time to shock your body and say, all right, had 4 days worth of just relaxation. We're now going hard. We're going hard, bitch. This 98 kilos, it's gonna drop. Do that. Phil Brown says, thanks, Ash. Your words are massive support. Man, you're the massive support, dude. You're the member to my channel. Thank you so much. I wish I could do more for you. Shane, agrees. It's a bit outdated, my man. Andrew Moore, weight loss is so much between the years. It's a real battle, stay the course, and keep discipline. 100%, Andrew. 100%. Physically, like, there would only be like a very small percentage, and I'm just estimating here, like people with thyroid problems or hormonal issues, they're the only ones that will physically not be able to lose weight. That would be it. Otherwise, it's all a mental game. You got to teach yourself mentally to stay strong and keep off the food. Other than that, I can't imagine any other person that wouldn't be able to lose weight. It's a complete mental game, man. And that's why I don't understand why food addiction is not more of like a research thing, because like people show addictive traits towards food as they would heroin or cocaine or gambling or drinking, like smoking, like there's all these things like, oh, you got a gambling addiction, or oh, you got a a betting addiction. Oh, sorry, gambling, betting, the same thing. Fuck me dead. You got a gambling addiction. You got a drinking problem. You've got this problem. Blah 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 blah. Whereas overweight people, you're fat. You just need to stop eating. It's like, okay, yeah. First of all, fuck you. Like honestly, like I Jones for food, like sugary treats. Like when I was at my fattest and I was like in my worst mental state ever, I was like jonesing for next hit of Coca-Cola or next hit of like donuts or something like that. Like it would literally be the only thing that I could think of is getting more food. And yet people don't see it as you're just a fat piece of shit that ate too much. You're too lazy. You should get up and exercise more. Get off the couch. It's just like, well, bro, like, it is a mental problem. Yeah. Thanks, Ange, for weighing in. She says, yes, you were. Exactly right. That's straight from my missus. She can tell you. She can vouch for me. She can say that I was literally an addict for food. It just, yeah. Anyway. If you do have any of those problems like gambling or drug problems and that, please seek help. Yeah, it destroys families. Mitch Kaboom says, it's like I saw today there was it's like I saw today there is a fasting bar, which is a bar you eat during a fast to help you fast. What? Mitch Kaboom, I'm sorry, I had to read that twice. It's a bar you eat during a fast to help you fast? That doesn't make sense. There's no way that's true. Send me the link if you can. I'm keen to see that. That's amazing. Fuck me. Loser Loz. I'm going to call you Loz. I don't mean to keep calling you a loser. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a struggle to keep up. Yeah, it is such a struggle. There's so many people in the weight loss community at the moment, and massive, people with real quality content. And it's hard to keep up with them. It's hard to keep up with them all, and you feel bad for not watching them. And, you see people that watch your videos and from other weight loss channels, and you see their comments, and me being as, having as poor self-esteem as I do, because I still do have very poor self-esteem, I only think, oh geez, they're only commenting on my channel so they could be seen by other people that are on my channel to potentially get more subscribers. That's the way I see it, and I know part of me knows that isn't the case, and that there's people there that actually generally are interested and want to see you lose weight, like yourself, Lauren, because this is not the first live stream you've been to, and I thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. But I know that there are people that do that. And the way I see it is that if you're not going to actually sit there and watch the video, if you're going to watch 10 seconds of it, don't even bother clicking on the video, because you're actually hurting that channel. You're hurting that video. If you click on a video and you only watch 5 seconds of it and switch off, you know what happens to that video? It gets buried because the viewer retention drops. If that many people do it, you got a lower viewer retention. It's actually hurting the channel, But those people and I got a pretty decent viewer retention. Mine's generally around 50%, which is pretty good. And I find that my curve is pretty good there. I encourage everyone to like and comment on each video, because all those interactions, they do mean something, and they do help my channel get discovered by others. So, but for that, I thank everybody. The little voice in your head can be so damn loud and persuasive. Yeah. Angela says, plus you're taking care of me now, my little one. Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to be so far back in the comments. I want to give everyone my real answer. Shane Bezo says, do you ever think that there is a time where we'll be able to eat like these people and can eat whatever they want and not gain weight, or we'll be watching what we eat for the rest of our lives? Shane, I've thought about this a lot. Believe it or not, it is a question I have thought about a lot. I'm going to lock in answer B, which is no. We will never be at that point, right? Unless we had medical intervention. And what I mean by medical intervention is if they were to come up with a drug which can increase your metabolism and change the way that your body's biology is. Because I honestly believe that your biology is kind of set in stone in terms of that. Though you can change the way that your body reacts to food depending on your movements and how it uses that energy and how it uses your fat stores and everything like that. You can change the way that your body kind of works in that regard. It will never change so radically that you can go from being fat for 30 years of your life and then suddenly being able to eat whatever you want and never gain weight. It will never happen. Like my cousin, he can eat whatever he wants. He always has been able to. He's never been over a size 32 or 34 pants. It's crazy. He eats and drinks like no tomorrow. Like that's just the world is going to end every weekend. It is insane. Ben Jacker, you got to go. Sorry, man. I just saw that message. Hope you're still around. I love you, dude. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's so good seeing you. Yeah. Thanks for coming back, man. I did miss you for a while there. But yeah, that's my answer. There, as much as I hate to say it, I honestly believe it'll never change. I will need to be watching what I eat for the rest of my life. I guarantee it. I won't be able to splurge and say, I'll have a month off. No, I'll gain like 10 kilos in a month. I guarantee it. There is a lot of value in seeking out things like your channel and the Men Check Men page for support and deafen the voices. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, you're 100% right. Support is huge. If you don't have support, and there's people out there that try to lose weight without any support from friends or family members or anything like that, and it just I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't know how they do it. I thought that because I remembered how much of... Yep. Mitch says, at least with cocaine, if you kick the association, you'll never have to see it again and you can avoid it. Food, you still have to get amongst it 3 times a day. Exactly right. Exactly right. Someone that kicks a cocaine habit, they don't have to, like go to they don't have to go see that dealer 3 times a day after. He's like, oh, hey Fred, yeah. If you have a gambling problem, you're not around gambling all day. Well, if you jump online, maybe, yeah. That's so funny. What else we got here? Bezo, your question is quite scary to consider, and it is one that you've pondered. Yeah, it's nice to know that I'm not the only one that has pondered that question, because honestly, I have honestly thought, on many weight loss journeys in the past, I thought, if I ever get to my goal weight, am I going to have to watch what I eat forever? Like, am I going to have to be so conscious of what I eat? Like, there are people that just don't care. They can eat whatever they want and they don't gain weight. I envy those people. But I'm always going to have to be sort of like, okay, well, if I have this today, I've got to do this as a result. But there are people out there that actually naturally think that way. Angela was telling me about this person that she works with. I think it was. She, thin as anything, eats good food, but exercises like crazy. And it's just like a switch. Like, it's like, she's had that, therefore she works out that much. And she's done it all her life. Always been like paper thin. And it's just she grew up with that. And that's what she does. So it's certainly, I think it has to do with your biology as well. Shane Bezo, sorry. So because I read your full name. I'm sorry I keep saying the full name. Bezo. Through my late teens and up to my mid-20s, I weighed 76 kilos and could eat anything I wanted before and after that. But before and after that age, I was fat. I was a fat kid through school. There you go. What do you know? You're lucky then. Well, I think maybe once you hit a certain point, it depends on your hormone levels. I don't know, but I honestly believe that it has to do with your biology. Like, there's people that are naturally bigger, there are people that are naturally thinner, and I'm part of the naturally bigger club. Probably some of you as well. Jade says, I think the key to learn is the art of quality over quantity. It's making a healthier choice and learning the portion quantity is more sustainable for you. Yeah, that's probably really true. So still have those fettuccine carbonara, but have a much smaller portion of it, and make sure that they're good, whole ingredients. I get what you're saying. That could work. That could work. Phil says, up until I was 24 and 25, I had an actual six-pack. From then, 3 long necks and 30-ish carton of beer. So you've had a keg pretty much since then? After brain surgery in 2015, I've got a huge keg for a gut. Sorry to hear, my man. Yeah, it's things like that can change in your life. Like, yeah, I saw some pictures on your Facebook of you when you looked younger. You look fit, man. You look fit. It was a good job, man. Jade says, I know I'll never be able to relax, but I know I can learn to change my default understanding of food. Man, Jade, that's yeah. Changing your understanding of food is certainly something that I think a lot of us need to do. Also with weight loss journeys, like since and I've used this analogy a lot, but I always repeat it in case someone hasn't heard it. Back once upon a time, if I were on a weight loss journey, right, I might lose 10 to 15 kilos, right? And I'll be kicking goals left, right, and center. And then what will happen is that I'll have just one weekend where I might go a bit nuts, fall off the wagon a bit. And then everything would just stop. I'm like, oh, well, done. It's all over. And then I just regress. And then I gain all the weight back and then some. And it's just like a constant game that I play with myself. And it wasn't until I thought about my journey, and I thought about weight loss for what it is and how it really works with your body. Now the way I see weight loss is as a journey is exactly that. So if I'm at home and I need to go to the shops, right? That's my weight loss journey. The shops is my weight loss goal. I get in the car, I take a drive. That's me on my weight loss journey. I'm losing the weight. And then maybe instead of turning left to go to the shops, I take a right by accident. I go the wrong way. That's me falling off the wagon there, right? Just because I've turned right, all I need to do is do a U-turn and go left, right? It hasn't changed where I'm, like, it may have changed where I'm at just a littlest bit, but it hasn't taken me all the way home, right? It's just made my trip a little longer. Just a U-turn, get back on the track. So just because you might fall off the wagon doesn't mean your journey is over. It doesn't mean that you make a wrong turn. It doesn't mean that you're back at the beginning. You just might take another day or two longer. And that since I changed that mentality, I find it so much easier to kind of, like, after a celebration meal or after even my when I had that weekend off with the boys, I was just like, okay, I could just turn back, go straight back to it, and I pretty much am right where I left off. Yeah, because you're not going to gain 10 kilos in a day. It's impossible. It's against your biology. You might gain 100 grams and 50 grams of actual fat, or 100 grams of actual fat. The rest is just water weight. Like, how much fat do you think? Like, and that's an interesting question. If anybody knows, there's any biologists out there, if you have a day on junk food, how much fat does your body actually store from the food that you eat? Because it honestly can't be huge amounts. Like, honestly, it's just, I'm keen to know that. I'm actually really keen to know. Here's an interesting fact for you. When you lose weight, when you're losing weight, you're not burning fat, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people think that fat magically burns away and turns into energy that we use to, do that shit. We actually breathe out the food, like our fat. It turns into CO2 and all that shit. There's a TED talk about it. We actually, a lot of the food, a lot of the weight that we are losing, the fat, is expelled through our body via our, and the front end of it. But also, we breathe out a lot of the fat that we are burning. It isn't just magically turned to energy. 98% water. Exactly right. 98% water. Don't forget, guys. Tune in for tomorrow night Man Talk. That's at 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. You have to be there because we're doing giveaways and all that kind of stuff. It's just me and 3 other blokes talking about weight loss. Yeah. Going back in the comments. It's amazing to think what our cucumbers look like now compared to 6 months ago. Yeah, Shane, I actually said that on, I think it was like Saturday's video, yesterday's video. Like, usually my fridge would be filled with Coke, and there'll be all sorts of other junk food. Like Latina pasta is not good for you in any sense of the word, but it was always in our fridge. And we also had garlic bread, like massive amounts of garlic bread. And what else did we used to have in the fridge a lot? If you're still here watching, we used to have chips for days in the cupboard, but also lollies. Like we would get the natural. I was lying to myself. I was like, oh, I'll get the Natural Confectionery Company. They got less sugar than your standard lollies, but they're still lollies, and I was still eating them by like the handful. But what? Okay, for anyone out there watching, what would be in your fridge back before you started your weight loss journey that isn't there now? So what is your number one item that would be in your fridge? Andrew Morn. No, hold on. Wait, going back. Jay Grice says, I use mozzarella instead of tasty cheese, for example. Is mozzarella better for you? I didn't know that. Mitch Kaboom says, I hate that the biggest struggle in life is my weight. Right there, it's right there every time when I meet someone new. It really knocks your confidence, and I'm sorry, man. Yeah, like a little thing about me, Mitch, is that in recent years I've avoided seeing my extended family, and I've done a pretty good job of it. I've avoided going out to social gatherings. I once avoided going to a high school reunion. Because I was too embarrassed of how I was looking in terms of my weight. And it was so self-destructive. Like, I was just like, such a poor headspace. And it knocks you about because, like, when you don't see people for like a full year or years, and you know you've gained like 10 plus kilos, 20 or 30. Like, you honestly know that the first thing that those people are going to see when they look at you is, oh, jeez, he's gained weight. Yeah, man. So I understand what you're saying. So, but it's always when you meet someone new. Like, I mean, I'm not single. I haven't been for 11 years, so I don't know anything about the dating game in that regard. But yeah, if you're having trouble with your weight and you're single, that's rough. Like, because I was like 21, I think, when Ange and I got together. I did have some weight problems. I was up and down a bit, but because I was so young, I was able to lose it really quickly. Health conditions of men's can play a pretty huge role with your metabolism too. Thank you, Ange. Andrew says, the feeling you get when your clothes get smaller and people notice is euphoric. I often think that we need to embrace and cherish those feelings to keep the journey. And Lauren agrees. I 100% agree. And I see that there's people commenting about what was in their pantry. I don't mean to throw another question to you straight after that. I'll get to your other ones. But question for you guys. When people compliment you on your weight, are you as awkward as I am? I am so freaking awkward because I am not used to getting complimented about how I look, and in a good fashion. Like people saying, oh, you look great. You're looking really good. Or Ash, but I like one of the older ladies at work. She gets away with it because she's like in her mid-50s, and she's like that sort of like kind of like a bit rough around the edges gal, the old gal at the office. She's like, oh, Ash, you're looking hot. What have you done? You look amazing. "Jeez, you're sexy." And I'm just like, yeah. Oh, old Tracy. Oh, you. And I get full awkward. I can't keep eye contact. I look down at the ground and it's like, oh, jeez. Please stop complimenting me. I hate this. And yeah, I'm going back to the office tomorrow. I've got to go back to the office because I need to get a new laptop because my laptop, they finally decided to replace it. It's so shit. So they're giving me a new laptop. And yeah, it's... sorry, I just got another message. It just completely sidetracked me. And I know that there's going to be other people there that I haven't seen for a while, and they're going to compliment me as well. And I'm just like, as much as I love it, I'm also kind of like, oh no, because I love, like, it's so strange. I don't mind talking about myself on my YouTube channel, but I don't love being the center of attention in actual like gatherings with people in real life. Anyway, moving right along. Ange says, this is true. Would really have to get yourself... Yeah, you'd really get down on yourself when I fell off the wagon. It was so hard to watch and you felt helpless. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Ange, to make you feel so helpless. But yeah, I just don't... Yeah, that was me. Jade says, so I went out for a burger and chips the other night and gave 80% of the chips to my mates and had an extra bottle of water and said, there you go. Little things like that, little changes like that might be the way to go, Jade. Jay, my weekly celebration meal is a burger every Wednesday. I get it without chips. Oh, 98%. Yep. Okay. So Shane says it's given us a chance to sort out our cupboard. Before it was getting a bit of everything. Now it's just everything has its place, just like a toolbox should. Jade says, I remember the last time I ate Macca's burger, I became aware on how fast I ate the burger. Didn't even taste it. I didn't even know why I ate it. Yeah, those burgers go down really quickly, don't they? Phil Brown says, ice cream, chocolate biscuits, or Tim Tams. Oh, mid slice. Oh, so good. Meats, cheese, dips. Okay, everything that you listed there is awesome. Tim Tams absolutely would definitely be in the cupboard. Ange and I, we used to go nuts on cheese platters. So, like, I think it got to a point where, like, maybe, like, I think once every 2 weeks we'd have like this really like significant cheese platter, like with dips and chocolate coated strawberries and all that. Like we went all out. Like we were cheese fiends. Angela is the cheese fiend of my house. Like she just will, yeah. If there's any cheese there, it's gone. She just destroys it. But Ange is a bit more lucky. Like her body holds off weight really well. Compared to mine. So she will gain weight, but like at maybe about 1/10 or 1/20th the rate that I gain weight. Shane says, I've always had blocks of chocolate out the cupboard of the fridge. Yeah, box of chocolates as well. Ange would go nuts on the chocolates, so we used to always have the Cadbury favorite. No, not the favorites. The celebrations. The celebrations for a while, and also the Cadbury Black Forest flavor. That was awesome. We used to always have like the big sort of block of that in the fridge as well. That never lasted long. Mac and cheese, spicy cheese dip, ice cream. I used to love ice cream. Used to go nuts on it. Still love ice cream. Halo Top, Skinny Cow once a week. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Halo Top. I think that is like a real sort of slippery slope for me. If I'm getting like a little tub of thingo, I'll destroy it. I'll destroy it. And then like even though it's only 320 calories, I know if I have that, I'll have one a day. If I got addicted to that, so I just avoid it completely. You just speak the magic like it's a religion. Yeah, Andrew says he gets super awkward. Can't embrace the compliment. It's because fat people, we're not used to being complimented about how we look. That's how it is. Shucks, thanks, but I still feel as fat as ever. Andrew Morn, watching and listening to you is like looking in a bloody mirror for me sometimes. A very sexy mirror, I hope. Oh, jeez. We have that one, Shane says, I have that one bloke at work who's telling everyone that I'm dying. He's a smart... Yeah, that's when you spin around. It's like you approach him one day and you actually say, Yeah, I actually am dying. I was trying to make, the story of, me being on the man shake and that to make it a bit more plausible. But, yeah, I just want to let you know that I actually am dying. And now I'm cooking meth with a guy named Jesse. Bitch. This is my private domicile. I will not be... I forget what he says. Friday night dinner platter. Yeah, platter dinner. Yep. I want blues cheese now. Thanks. Okay. All right. Let's get off the topic of junk food because that's a slippery slope. That's like talking about what's your favorite beer at an AA meeting. Hey, Jerd man in the house, stopping by while he is at work. Thank you very much, Jerd. He sent me a message earlier saying that he was ready to join the live stream while he was on his break, but I chose to do the live stream later just to spite him. But you all know who Jerd is. I will say it though for anyone watching the replay. Jerdman, Jurdman, not double N. Sorry. Make sure if you're going to click on any channel to subscribe to, it's on that channel. Yeah. 80 kilos loss and kept it off so far. So go subscribe to this channel. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, make sure that you don't give Bezos that money. Or don't give it to like a big Twitch streamer. Yeah? Give it to one of the little guys. Australia's Bob Ross. Go to his channel. Check it out. Become a member. And he'll assign you your own member sound. So when you join up and say, hey, everyone, I'm here, he will play you a sound that you elect. So for me, for instance, I'm a big fan of Spaceballs, which is a Star Wars spoof. I have that bit where Dark Helmet goes, I knew it, I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes. It's like looking into a mirror. Yeah, Joe, man, not a lot, dude. I'm just doing a live stream at the moment. What are you doing? He apparently does some gaming too. Yeah. In between him playing sounds for other people and talking to you, he does play some video games. Albeit not the most amazing gamer I've seen. But he does all right. He does all right. He's a good castaway. Shannon Richards is back again for the third time. Good seeing you. Excel's so much fun. Yeah, German game? Never. Are you... Yeah. What's the bet Jerd is just squeezing out a loaf and he's just just see whether the live stream's still going. Yeah. Jerd, if you're pooping, drop us the strain face emoji. I saw a thing on Facebook. I don't know how true it is. This new toilet that has been invented with like a 15-degree decline, so that employers could put them into the employee bathrooms, so people won't sit there and be encouraged to sit there while pooping and like texting. It's like, you pretty much poop because you're constantly trying to slide off the seat or something. I don't know how true that is. I saw that on Facebook, but yeah, that's oh jeez, oh my. But yeah, Jerd man, he's our fearless leader. He's on Man Talk as well. That's 8:30 tomorrow night, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check it out. Which big streamers shouldn't we give it to? Well, you shouldn't give it to, well, not that you can anymore, but the only other streamer that I know of in all of Twitch was Dr. Disrespect. Other than that, I don't know any other Twitch streamer other than Uber Timmy. That's my Twitch world. My wife would want to install one of them. That's so funny. Yeah, I reckon my missus would too. That's nasty. Laying a cable for the NBN. Oh, fuck me. Oh, hey, David Johnson in the house. How you doing, my man? Good seeing you. I haven't seen you at the live stream in a little while. It's nice to have you here, my man. Everybody who is a channel member, give David Johnson the shaker salute. Let me see whether I can get my chat back up here. The shaker salute. There you go. Yeah, and oh yes, and of course Delicate Stone. Delicate Stone, he is absolutely another Twitch streamer I know. Shannon Richards asks, what is my favourite chocolate? Oh, we just got off the topic of junk food. Favourite chocolate? Oh, I'm going to keep that, the Cadbury. If I'm having like the block of chocolate, I'm going to go the Cadbury, what is it? Black Forest one. I think it's the Black Forest one. It has like little jelly pieces in it that are like raspberry and that. That's awesome. If I'm going like the bar, it would be a Mars bar. I'm a classic like that. Lindt, yeah, 95. There's actually where I live in Western Sydney, there's the Lindt factory. I've never stepped foot into there. Oh, the Kit Kat Chunky. I went through a mad phase of the Kit Kat Chunky. When it first came out, literally one a day. Honestly, that's how fat I am. All right, back to telling people to sit down. Are you still in the toilet telling people to sit down, Jared? Because that's weird. See you tomorrow, Jared. Bye. Yeah. But he'll be streaming tonight, Andrew. Mate, he won't be going to the gym. This is Joe we're talking to. You still have one a day. What, you have one shake a day or one Kit Kat a day? Rum and raisin, says Shane. I don't mind the rum and raisin. Not bad. Not bad. But does anyone else have any other burning questions? Be it around weight loss, be it around whatever you like. It can be whatever you want to talk about. Hit me with it. Hit me with it one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and you should try all the different flavored Kit Kats from Japan. Yeah, I know that they've got some crazy, like different flavors in other parts of the world. There's actually a shop in Penrith on High Street that does like all those like overseas chocolates and like and confectionery and snacks. So they've got like it's primarily a lot of the American stuff, so like Milk Duds and all the stuff that you can't get here, Hershey's and all of that. And they've got like the great big tubs like this big of like Cheetos. They got all those like super hot sauces, like the the ones that you have. I don't know whether you guys have seen this channel. First We Feast. It's like this channel where they interview celebrities while eating hot wings, and like they go from like just a regular hot wing, which is like just sriracha sauce or whatever, to like number 10, which is like the craziest hottest sauce on the planet, and they just continue asking these questions along the way. It's really funny to watch. Yeah, Hot Ones. Yeah, really good channel. So they get some really good celebrities on it, like Will Ferrell, Kristen Bell, Bill Burr. Like, it's really good stuff. Definitely funny and definitely worth a watch. The Hot Ones. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Not doing a whole lot of new stuff at the moment because of COVID, but yeah. But they've got all those kinds of sauces. Like I know that they had Da Bomb at that shop in Penrith, and I nearly bought it, but you literally had to sign a fucking waiver to get it, like and say like I buy this in full knowledge that it's just hot shit. Green tea Kit Kats. There you go. So David Johnson, are you doing well, man? Like, I mean, I haven't seen any updates from you in a while, like on how you're doing with your weight loss journey. Are you still on the shakes? Are you still going all right? Unless you have given an update and I've missed it. I'm sorry. I've just been so... I say I'm like, bit busy. Oh. Come on, guys, hit me with some questions. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap up very soon. Oh, you've been shit. I'm sorry to hear, man. Are you all right? Let me take a look here. How are your joints and old injuries handling DDP and even just walks? Yeah, all good, man. Phil, DDP has been perfect for me. The only thing I have trouble with is like deep lunges. I can't do deep lunges unless I support myself. And that's because I'm still a bit heavy. My knees are a bit sort of, hey, how you doing? But otherwise, everything's good. I have really bad back pain when I first started walking, but that's because I wasn't walking in supportive shoes. Changed that. I'm good as rain. How are you finding the DDP? Are you going all right at the moment? Shane, did you see? Yeah, the one with Gordon Ramsay is hysterical. Yeah, he just like, oh fuck, he's just like couldn't stop swearing. He's just like, yeah, it's a fucking joke, isn't it? He goes, you had to go off to the toilet and everything like that. Like Gordon Ramsay, he can't handle the heat apparently. So what happened to celebration meal yesterday? Mitch, I had celebration meal on Friday because Friday I was feeling a bit sort of like a bit down in the dumps. I had a bit of a shit week, really shit week actually, and I felt like I needed something to look forward to get me through my day. And yeah, I had the celebration meal Friday night. It was good. It was really good. Last night for dinner, what did I have? I actually had one of those My Muscle Chef meals. Last night, and tonight I had a steak and some salad, and that was yummy. David Johnson, I got off the shakes 2 months ago and we'll be starting again soon. Okay, so okay, I hope you're all right, man. I just had mad deja vu actually, but yeah, David, if you need anything from me, just message me, dude. You know where to get me. If you need anything from me, I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Because I know that you did post up something a while ago that you had like this great success. But yeah, if you need any help getting back to it, just message me, man. Don't hesitate. What's my favorite drink? Shannon, what kind of drink are you talking about? Are you talking about like soft drink or alcoholic drink? You got down to 102, now back up to 110 this morning. Ah, fuck. Well, look, man, 8 kilos in 2 months isn't that bad. It's 1 kilo a week, right? You can knock that off if you work really hard in, maybe about a month and a half. It's not the end of the world. You just need to get back to it. And once again, if you need anything from me, message me. Yeah? Happy to help you in any way, shape, or form. Lunges is the work of the devil. Yeah, 100%. Lunges they're so hard, man. Lunges. And like, every time you see a personal trainer at the gym with someone who's overweight, they're always doing weighted lunges. Like they've got the dumbbell above their head and they're just there doing lunges. I'm like, do you know anything? Like these people have, like, odds are they're really overweight. They've got bad knees, and you're gonna make them do fucking lunges when they first start. They're never gonna do it again. Never. Ugh. Phil Brown says I got dizzy spells. Yeah, but man, you don't want to push too hard because you got a lot of other health concerns. And yeah, there might be a bit of medication as well. So listen to your neurologist and just take it easy, my man. Like do what you can, do the variations if you are determined to do the DDP. But yeah, take it easy, my man. Take it easy. Phil, did you hear, like, when because you won last week, right? And I just got your message, man, and that's very sweet of you. Have you logged on to your account and seen whether you have that credit yet? Because if not, tell me, because what happens is that when you win the prize in the Manshake, we contact the Manshake and then they credit the account to which is linked to that email you've given me. So just check your account and it might be credited there, okay? Soft drink, Shannon, is absolutely 100% Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Just regular Coke. Regular Coke, yeah. I got so in tune with Coke, I can tell you, like blind taste testing, whether it came from a can, like a 600 ml bottle or a 1.25 liter bottle. I could tell you the difference. Or if it came from Postmix. Postmix is easy though, but yeah, I could tell you where it came from. Like they do with the wines, like, you know, it's like, except I wouldn't spit it. I'd just drink it. How about you, Shannon? What's your favorite? Mitch says, normally the PT is on their phone as well. Yeah, I know. I don't understand it. The PTs that I see at the gym, they're so disinterested. And they're giving people, like, really overweight people, just hard workouts. Like, what you need to do is just get them into the gym feeling good about themselves and just getting them moving. Like, if I came across myself at 160 kilos, I'm not gonna say, hey, let's do some lunges and isometric hold push-ups. Yeah, let's do that. You know, fuck that. I'll just be saying, all right, what we're gonna do is gonna get you moving first, right? And I'm gonna be here to support you. Right now, you need to get your body used to moving and used to doing stuff. I'm not going to start you off with fucking lunges or, you know, stuff that is going to hurt you, or you can, there's so many things that you can get wrong. If you go into a deep lunge, your knees can. All right. Phil, I'll talk to you via Messenger. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that you haven't got anything yet. I'll speak to my guy. Andrew, have you experienced a big difference in how you feel body stiffness wise when you wake up each day? I've had a huge improvement. Yeah, 100%. Even with my bed, yeah, like with my bed when I was 160 kilos, because we got a pretty decent bed. It's a king coil, Cairo 3 or something like that. Like each spring has its own sleeve. I think they call it like a helicoil bed. It's not like one of those beds where it's like one big wire frame with springs. So like when one person moves, the other person bounces as well. It's like the springs that are only under me are the ones that are affected. And like I would notice like I could see a notable like divot, like a valley where my body would be. But because I'm now 40 odd kilos lighter, I've noticed that divot has disappeared, right? And I think that I'm getting a bit of a nicer sleep because I'm not snoring as much. So I believe it's helping my breathing now that I've got like less sort of like flab around the neck. Yeah, I think I'm doing all right in terms of like skin. But I say that, but I'm like thinking that I'm going to have some loose skin. I reckon some real loose skin issues. But really, at the end of the day, I don't care about loose skin. You know, I'd rather have loose skin and be healthier than be unhealthy with tight, fat skin. But yeah, Phil, we'll have a chat, mate. We'll have a chat on Messenger. Shannon says his is Coke as well. Yeah, it's a killer Coke, isn't it? YOLO Warrior in the house. Good seeing you, my man. Nice seeing you. Thanks for coming back. I find educating yourself on exercise and food is much better than investing in PT. Yeah, everything is on the internet nowadays. Like, I've spent so much time looking up workouts on the internet and working out, like, yeah, looking at like differences, like different kinds of workouts that you can get into for different reasons. Like, there's so much information out there. You just got to spend the time and read it, and not only read one or watch one video or two and say, oh, that looks good. Watch a few and get an idea on what you can do, because there is a lot of information on there. And I'm not going to say that, you know, if you know, like, I'm never going to know as much as someone who has studied health and fitness and everything like that. Never. But like, you can definitely teach yourself a thing or two just from researching it. You know, it's no different than anyone else. The problem is that a lot of PTs, they say to you, oh, I'm going to come up with a tailor-made this and that, right? So you'll sign up at a gym, and they'll say to you, hey, you sign up to the gym, man, we'll give you like 3 PT sessions for free, you'll get a backpack, and no sign-up fee if you sign up today. All right, so where are you going to sign? But the thing is that those 3 free sessions, they're fucking shit. Because the PT knows they're not going to get anything from you. Yeah? So they say, oh, we're going to come up with a tailor-made, you know, routine for you. It's not. It's the same one, but they just change the name at the top. Like, honestly, they don't care. There are some PTs out there that you speak to, and I know a few of them personally and consider them friends, and they will actually do a good job. But I would say like the majority that I've come in contact with, nah, it's all the same kind of stuff. Yeah. You can say, oh, yeah, I've got bad knees. And they'll say, oh, look, we've got to build the strength around your knees, so let's keep doing those lunges. Shannon says, yeah, he can tell the difference between can and a bottle. Yeah, exactly right, man. Dustwith, it's something forgotten. I'm trying to do it and pass it on. My kids do it as well, which makes me proud. Yeah, man. Like, little acts of kindness like that, like, they really go a long way. But we'll chat, Phil. We'll chat because like you've been through a lot as well, my man, and I think you deserve it. But I'll see what I can work out. All right. PTs, as far as I'm concerned, are a waste of money. My experience with them at Fitness First, yeah, it's, I don't know. You get a few of them which are good, but you get what you pay for. You absolutely get what you pay for with PTs, and generally, like, I mean, if it's hard enough to pay a gym fee of like $35 a fortnight or whatever, how much you're paying, and then pay $50 like per workout. I think, and that was the going rate back when I was like 20. I got a PT for a while. Yeah, it was all the same shit. And I saw them doing the exact same shit with different people when I was at the gym. It was like, why am I paying this person to, get me on a rowing machine for 5 minutes and then, get me walking with a kettlebell? Like, it's just like, no. Yeah. But there are people that find a lot of, like, but don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people out there that find a huge benefit from having PTs. They suit some people, they suit, if you got the money to spend on them, fucking get one. Keeps you accountable in a different way. I got this YouTube channel to keep me accountable. What's better in my opinion, a can or a bottle? 100% can. Can has a different type of carbonation in it, and it tastes better too. Can, 100%. Lock it in. PTs are either Olympic lifters or CrossFit. Yeah, I actually had a PT who was actually quite overweight. So yeah, imagine that. It was like me working myself out. Not much point for me, as I'm a 6-year-old being trained by a 25-year-old to come out of PT college. Yeah. This is my certificate from PT college. Olympic lift any day to build strength. Yeah. Can is so much better, man. Can is so much better. Motherfunkers. Gotta be careful reading that one. Hey, mate. Joined late. Don't know whether you answered this. But what's the best exercise for weight loss? E.g. cardio, weightlifting, body movement, or exercises? Motherfunkers. My man. Well, all of them. All of them. All of them. There's no one best exercise for weight loss. And weight loss, like, in terms of, like, what you're doing in terms, like, it's 80% nutrition and then 20% food, right? And I'm going to, like, just preface this by saying I am no expert when it comes to weight loss. I've lost weight many times before. So I know how to lose it. I just don't know how to maintain it. But in terms of results, like, you're going to see results of everything so long as you do them correctly. And you do them in a fashion which is healthy. Because a lot of people get caught up with, weightlifting, for example. Myself, I would focus on lifting heavy. And like, you see other blokes lifting there, you think, I want to lift that heavy, or I want to do this, that, and the other. And then you drop down the amount of reps because you're lifting up heavier, and that's not good for weight loss. If you can keep to what you want to do, high rep, low weight, or if you want to do just body movement exercises, like I'm currently doing DDP yoga, which is Diamond Dallas Page yoga for men, and also just walking. But the most important thing is to keep your body moving. So you got to move enough that you keep your body in a caloric deficit. That's the only thing that's going to lose you weight, is being in a caloric deficit. If you could, if you do enough training to work off 2,000 calories, but you eat 3,000 calories, you're not going to lose weight. You may gain muscle, yeah, but losing fat, it's not going to happen. So if you want to lose fat, caloric deficit, and just be active. Do half an hour worth of movement a day. Yeah, you don't need to go nuts. Yeah, I killed myself at the gym, going 5 days a week, doing 1.5 to 2 hour sessions, just weights. And it took me 12 months to lose, I think it was like 36 kilos. And I've been on this weight loss journey that I have been on now since January 9th. I've lost 43 or 44 kilos in, what month we're in now? August. 8 months. And all I'm doing is walking. I've been doing walking, and more recently, in the last month, I'd say, yoga. So, my man, there's no one answer for it. People will tell you, oh man, you got to lift weights, or you got to, you got to run. Cardio is the best thing for you. This, that, and the other. They're all good. You gotta pick the right exercises. Yeah. If you're going to do weightlifting, I recommend doing anything with compound movements. So things like squats and deadlifts, where you're working two separate body sections of your body. So two different muscle groups. 100% recommend compound movements, and higher rep, lower weight kind of stuff. And superset everything. That's what I used to do. Otherwise, just walk, swim, do whatever you want. Have I answered your question there, motherfunkers? That's motherfunkers, not the other word. All right, guys? Sorry, I missed some other messages here. Ooh. Okay. Shane says, I would love to have a PT for about 3 or 4 sessions just to show me what to do, and then do it on my own after that, as I've never done anything at the gym except walk and ride. Well, Bezo, if you're near me, I'm happy to take you to the gym one day and show you what's what, if you want. Oh man, I need a drink. Hold on. Guys, just 1 second. I'm just gonna grab a quick drink. Yeah, I'm dying here. Hold on. All right, back. Sorry about that. Okay, what have I missed? Chat. The PTs I've had have been brutal on me because they see fat bloke and they decide to make us feel. Yeah, that's really bad, Jade. Like, I'm sorry to hear, dude. Dale says, "What gym do I use?" Local Jets. Okay. Jade says, every time I tried at the gym, I've ended up heavier and stronger, but not much thinner. It's funny how that works out, isn't it? I try to do different classes at gym, change it up. Great answer, and cheers to the advice. Well, I'm happy that you're happy with that answer, motherfunkers. Hence this time deciding I'm going to solve it myself and make it sustainable. I don't want to be a professional athlete. I want to be thin and healthy. Well, that's the most important thing, and that is why I'm doing it this way. I'm not doing anything to gain muscle, because I did 1 session at the gym in my weight loss journeys currently, and I immediately was like, starting to not ego lift, but like try to push for heavy weights, because that's just like, I push hard when I go to the gym. I don't like kind of taking it easy. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to lose fat first, and if I want to gain muscle after that, that's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Jade says, since having... no, I've already read that. Shane says, you need some X50. I do need some X50. I haven't had any. I actually haven't had any X50 before, so I'm actually keen to try it. I always find the X100 or something like that, something very similar, but I haven't tried the X50. Keto Fast, how you doing? Good seeing you. I haven't seen you in a little while. Welcome, nice seeing you. How are you tonight? Have you had a lovely weekend wherever you are? Are you in Australia or are you over in one of the other regions of this planet? David Johnson says, so your 44 kilos would be the same as losing 2 of my daughters. Yeah, 100%. Or 2 empty kegs. It is a significant amount of weight, like 44 kilos. I can't believe it. Like, I was carrying my daughter up the stairs, and I was like, she's about 21, 22 kilos. And I was like, just carrying her, I was like, man, this feels so much heavier going up the stairs. And I was like, imagine if I was carrying 2 of her. Like, that would be ridiculous. Like, and I was doing that every single day. Yeah, no wonder I was just so tired and unhealthy and just disgusting. Well, Keto Fast, good morning. Welcome to your new day. Today will be Sunday for you. The weather in Texas today is a mild and balmy 83 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea what Fahrenheit is. 83, I don't know. It sounds high to me. I know that 100 degrees Fahrenheit is like 40 something Celsius, but yeah. How's your morning going so far? You having a great day? What? Don't tell Jared, but the X50 is rank. Well, there you go. Jade, this has been screenshotted and no doubt been sent to Jared already. Yeah, I've lost my 8-year-old. Okay, Shane, it took me a second to realize that you lost in terms of weight, not as in you're lost, as in, lost. I was like, geez, wow. But yeah, congrats. I read that the wrong way. Do apologize. Very stormy today. There you go. Very stormy today in Texas. I don't know what it's like. I've never been to America, never been to Texas, so it is definitely on my to-visit places. My dad was actually from Boston, Massachusetts, and he's actually currently in New York, but I've never been. So I'm thinking about getting over there and sussing it out and seeing what it's like, because I want to try some of the cuisine over the United States just to see what it's like. But I need to lose all this weight first, and obviously COVID needs to unhappen. So Shannon Richards, that's a tough question, my man. I don't have a favorite movie. I like all movies. I watch so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Favorite franchises: Fast and Furious, Jurassic Park. Love them both. Yeah. Dale Smith, thank you very much, my man. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully stop by the Man Talk tomorrow, like you said, and hopefully you can win the giveaway that we're doing. So giveaways with an S. And for anyone that is out there that may be of the female inclination, we also do give away Lady Shake as well. Mine is a series, by the way. Okay, what's your favorite, Shannon? So, Mrs. Texas, Keto Fast. I assume that you are doing ketosis. Well, you're doing the keto diet. How is all that going? And are you enjoying it thus far? What does day look like to you in food? Andrew Morn says, good night. Thank you, my man. Good seeing you. Thank you very much for stopping by. And don't forget to smash that like button before you go, yeah? David Johnson, the Texan rancher, said to me once, it takes 2 days to drive from one side of my property to the other. And I replied, yeah, I had a car like that. Yeah, it keeps breaking down. I had to keep fixing it. That's a good joke. I like that one. Very dad joke. Hey, Maria Musa, welcome. You have to be present at the Man Talk that we're doing. We do a Man Talk on the Man Shake Facebook page. That is through Facebook, obviously. So through the Man Shake Facebook page. It's myself, Tim, and Jerd, and Lloyd. We do a bit of a video podcast where we discuss all things weight loss, and we do giveaways throughout the podcast. Where you can win, lady shake or man shake, the lady bars, man bars, or all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we do giveaways, but you have to be there at the time. So that's 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. Yeah, exactly right, Shane. Thank you very much for elaborating. And with an E. I must have missed that. I love it. About 9 pounds ago. There you go. 9 pounds. So that is just shy of. Wait, that's 4 kilos. 4.1 kilos, I think. 4.2 kilos, I think. Just quick math in my head, because I know that 1 pound. 2.2 pounds is 1 kilo. Wrists, how you doing? Good seeing you. Yo, did I catch you as soon as you're about to finish up? Well, kinda. I was thinking of finishing soon, but a lot of the United States crowd is popping in saying hello. If you have any questions for me, like if you have any questions for me at all, it doesn't have to be about weight loss. It can be about anything you like. Feel free to pop them in the chat now. I'll probably be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes. So yeah, I do have work in the morning. I do need to start calling it a night soon. Unlike Jerd, I can't or Jerd Man, if you're familiar with his channel, he does Twitch streams at 2 in the morning. I don't know how he does it. I wake up in the morning, there's notifications. Oh, Jerd is playing Flight Sim. I'm just like, oh, great, good on you. Well. Are you as heartbroken as I am about Melbourne City losing the A-League Grand Final? I didn't even know that A-League was still going. So no, I don't follow A-League. I'm just more of an NRL kind of guy. Never really been big on it. I'm sorry. Phil Brown, what music do you like to work out to or just even listen to? I listen to, and I know it's so cliche, I listen to everything. I do listen to a bit of everything. I love listening to Eminem when I am doing workouts. Very like a lot of old school 90s R&B or rap. Primarily, I do listen to rock. One of my favorite bands is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're more of a, alternative rock, but I listen to all of their shit. But if I'm working, I might listen to some Jack Johnson, just some more mellow kind of stuff, just to chill me out. If I'm driving somewhere, I don't know. I've got a pretty decent sound system in the car, so I listen to some trap music or a bit of dub. It's just I listen to pretty much everything. I don't have that one sort of genre I'm stuck to, but. Bit of everything, my man. A few messages came in there. Okay, up. Lauren, thank you so much for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out Loser Loz's channel, please subscribe. She is on her own weight loss journey. She's lovely to listen to, and she is just such a nice person, so check her out. What's my job, says Shannon Richards. I work in finance, man, and that's all I'm going to say. I don't love my job at the moment, but we got to make money. So I work in finance. I work for a bank. Yes, I'm one of those guys. David Johnson. Anyway, I just got to head to bed. Oh, okay. David, message me. If you need anything, once again, message me. Yeah, I'm here for you. But thank you very much for stopping by. It's great seeing you. I'm hoping we can get you back on that wagon. Maria, how do you fit in all your exercise in your schedule since you have work and family? That's actually one of the better questions that I've gotten, Maria. Not to say that the other questions have been bad, but no one's actually ever asked me it. My day routine. Thanks, Phil. You are a bit of a wanker. Okay, so my day routine, depending on the morning, like, and this is like in when Ange is not recovering from surgery, because my fiance is currently recovering from a surgery, so she can't really do anything in terms of lifting or cleaning or anything like that. So I'm currently doing everything. But in a normal day, we take it in turns. So like one day I will take our daughter to daycare in the morning. The other day Angela would, and it's usually up to the rotating person to kind of get the little one ready for school, because it really doesn't take long for us to kind of do that and get them off to school. But if it's not my day, I will go out for a walk in the morning before I start my shift, and that's about half an hour walk. So then by the time I get to my work desk, I've already got about 3,000 steps done in the day. Have my coffee. And then at about 10 o'clock, I'll have my man shake, or first meal of the day. And during my lunch break, I do have a half an hour lunch break. I will probably, at the moment, I'm getting into doing Diamond Dallas Page yoga, which is yoga for men. So I do about 24, maybe I think it's like 22 or 23 minute fat burner exercise through that. It's great, working up my flexibility, getting me moving, works up a sweat during my lunch break, and then I have like a two-minute shower, and just put on some clothes, back up to the work desk, and then after I finish my shift, I finish at 4:30 in the afternoon. I will then, if I need to finish off my video, I'll finish off my video and get the finishing touches, schedule it for a 5 o'clock release, and then I'll usually go out for a walk, and then if it's my day to get my daughter, it depends on our movements in the afternoon, because Ange and I both were currently working from home. I might just send her to go get Alyssa. So I can certainly I certainly have a good amount of time to get my exercise in, but I got to make the time for it. I got to make sure I have a conscious effort to do it, because I'm working from home, working at a desk. I wouldn't get any movement if I literally just did my shift. Riz says almost 2 weeks strong on the man shake though, going well, to be honest. Haven't been weighing myself. Been on under 1,500 calories every day, pretty much reaching. Yeah, that's awesome, Riz, man. You should seriously get on the scales, or make sure you take measurements and photos of yourself. Yeah, if you can, if you haven't already, take photos of yourself in the mirror, and compare those to when you first started. I don't listen to bluegrass, David. I'm sorry, dude. No, when I say I listen to everything within reason. Yeah. Phil works for the government. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it sounds boring at work. It is very boring. Working with and hated by people I know, Shane. Yeah. I can see that, Phil. You'll go well in the government. You'll go well. Photos are the main thing I've done. Scales have always been toxic for me. Having my first treat meal on my birthday in 10 days, first one in a month. Well, my man, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I'm glad you call it a cheat meal, a treat meal, not a cheat meal. Enjoy it. Don't kick your own ass over it, and get straight back to the plan the next day. But that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call it a night here, because I've been on for 2 hours. Longer than my usual streams. I'm getting pretty tired. But yeah, honestly, thank you for everyone being here. You guys are amazing. If you haven't already, just please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Throw us some love. If you really like my stuff, there's a little join button next to the subscribe button. You can support my channel financially if you want to become a Fat Guy member, or you can send me a super chat, and that is like right in the comment box. There'll be a little like $sign there. You can donate a bit of money to the channel, and every cent I do earn from this channel, which through ad revenue and whatnot, I'm putting back into the channel to make better content. So it's completely up to you guys. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for everyone who has stopped by. You guys are absolutely amazing. I really do appreciate all of your time and all of your amazing questions and all of your support, because I know I seriously wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you guys. And before I go, I'm just going to show you one more time, right? Before I go, this is my new face swaps. Me as Miley Cyrus. That's sexy. Me as Ronald Weasley. Wingardium Leviosa. Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I look all right in green and tight leather. I reckon I should rock that look. I think this is Elle McPherson. I always forget. Some runway model. I think it's a goatee which does it. This is a South Korean weightlifter. Well, won a gold medal. Mi Ran, her name. Yeah, that looks about right. Chuck Norris, he's my absolute favourite. I wish I could grow hair like him. It's so beautiful, long and thick. Venom, the guy that plays Venom, I don't know who he is. I've forgotten his name. I know it, but I just can't think of it right now. Eminem with a bit of an eye problem, apparently. I'm a rap god. Ash Pratt, I love this one. I actually think that my face works pretty well on his body. That's what I hope to get to, that kind of movement. Oh, Macaulay Ash, I like this one. Home Alone. Michael Jackson's coming up. Yeah, absolutely. Beat It. Or if I sang that song, it would be more like Eat It. And then we've got Jim Carrey. Oh, Cameron Diaz. Oh, biggest crush on her when I was a kid. Which makes the next one really weird because I become Cameron Diaz. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you that one more time, ladies and gents. So once again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your time. Thank you everyone who's been here. I love every single one of you. There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. And you guys have yourself an awesome night and enjoy your week to come. If you need anything, just feel free to message me. Bye.